amazing people. Today we are playing with all new things. Most of these things have been sent to me in PR, but all of these things that have been sent to me in PR are things that I also already own. So, I want to put that out there because I know that a lot of folks are like a little bit concerned when, you're getting something in PR that your review and everything won't be as direct. Mine will always be direct, but I will tell you that all of the items that I have in front of me at the moment, although these are given to me in PR, most of them I have just in like different colors or different shades. Some of them I already have, which is going to lead me to my next point, which I'll tell you in a second. And one thing was a gift from my husband that I want to talk to you guys about because it's absolutely stunning. And if you're looking for a gift for Mother's Day, like a really special gift for Mother's Day or birthday or whatever, it's a great gift. So in my comment about some of these things I have already, there's going to be a giveaway as part of this video because two companies, BK Beauty and Chantecaille, there's a couple of others who sent me some stuff as well, so I'll get to it in a second. But BK Beauty and Chantecaille sent me some lovely things. And BK Beauty is having a sale right now, Mother's Day sale. I'll have all the details that go up right here. I think this is like their biggest sale of the year. Now, I have all the BK Beauty brushes, like all of them. I have all of them, literally. I'm not joking. These are backups. I have one still in plastic. I have the ones that I use like on a daily basis. I have the Angie Hot and Flashy ones, which are my favorites. But they also sent me the Precision Brush Collection and the 101 Contoured Foundation Brush, which I already have. So that's going to be as part of the giveaway today because I literally already have them. And so I was like, you know what? I'll do a giveaway. I mean, some of the brushes I didn't have. Those I'm keeping. But once I have duplicates of, I'll have part of the giveaway. And Chantecaille sent me their entire Wild Meadows collection, which I already bought the eyeshadows and the lip cheeks. I did not have the blushes. I'll talk about them today. But since I have the eyeshadow palette and the lip cheeks, I'm going to do it as part of a giveaway to you. So there's the eyeshadow, the Wild Meadows eyeshadow. I've done tons of videos with this. It looks similar to the Chanel Summer. I really like this one, and I talked about it like many, many times. It's really, really nice. So that, and then the lip cheeks in Carpathia and Crocus will also be in the giveaway. So I was like, oh, this, works out great. So those are in the giveaway today. I'll have all the details in the details below. So we're going to go through the BK Beauty brushes so you can see the brushes. Like I said, they're having the sale right now. When I bought all my brushes from BK Beauty, I tried to get them when they were on sale, for good reason. Tried to do that with everything. In the bundles, because the bundles are already like a discount, and then you get, the sale price off of that. So the Precision Brush Collection, which I'm going to show you today, is really a good one. There's a bunch of different collections, and I'll pull up the site when we're talking about the brushes. But so it's a really good sale. Brushes are great, and I do use them all the time. Chantecaille, like I said, sent me the Wild Meadows collection. I'll show you the blushes today because I've already done the eyeshadows and the lip cheeks. Merit Beauty was kind enough to send me their new, one of their new shades of their Flush Balm. Now, I have talked about their Flush Balm before. I have several of them. And one I keep in my desk for work. So literally that's what I use for all my Zoom calls. It's the exact same shade. Beverly Hills. I think it's Beverly Hills. This one is Fox, which looks really cool. So I'll show you that one today. And then they sent me their Shade Slick Gelée in, what shade is this? Mapleton. So we're going to put this on like first. I want to use another lipstick, which is available. It's not PR, actually. And I want to talk about that. And then ESUM, which I love, and I use a lot of ESUM products. Like I said, I have all of these things. Sent me a really interesting product. This is the ESUM flyer that they sent me. They came out with a whole series. It's called the Artistry Palette Series. And there's a structural palette, which is what they sent me, which is structural for the face. So it's multifunctional though. You can use it for eyes, cheeks, face, whatever. I'm going to use it on my eyes today. And it looks really nice. Like you have like contour shades, bronzer shades, highlight shades in there. So really nice. Then there's an Accentuate palette, which is like more blushes. Again, you can use it anywhere, but blushes. And then there's a lipstick palette, and there are palettes for the eyes, which also look really nice. I kind of want to pick up the one for the eyes that I really like. It's the Intensity palette. It looks really pretty. Like, it looks really nice. It looks like there's a lot of different, there's a satin, a chromatic, and a metallic. I really like the ESUM products. I think they're done really well. So it'll be really interesting to see what the formula is like. But here's the structure palette. So we're going to use that on the face and eyes. And then the lip that I'm going to use today is the Hermes lipstick in, and I'm going to get the name wrong, but it's like Beige Autumn. And this I bought myself. But I noticed it's now available on the Hermes site. Like, it wasn't available for the longest time, and I picked it up actually overseas from a personal shopper because you could not find it anywhere. So I want to show you the color because I really, really like it, and it's available on the Hermes site. And then I will talk about a gift that my husband got me, which I absolutely love, which again is a perfume. So I'll leave that for the end, and if you're not interested, you certainly don't have to watch it. So let's talk about the brushes. I'm going to use the brushes this whole video so you can see how they all work. But there's this set on here that I've been looking at. It's the Holy Grail Signature Brush Trio, which is on sale. It has the A506 concealer, which they just sent me, which I haven't tried yet. I'm going to try it today. The 109 Mini Contoured Foundation, and then the 101 Contoured Foundation brush, which I think is really interesting. I don't think I have the 109 though. Now I kind of want that. Okay, so this is the 101. We're gonna actually use this instead of for foundation. We're gonna use this, the ESUM palette, and see how it works as, like, you know, the contour. But this is the concealer brush, which I think is really interesting. So what I thought, I don't generally use concealer, but I do have this product from Charlotte Tilbury, which I do like. And it's in Fair, by the way. There are other sets from BK Beauty, but that one looks like really good to me. So anyways, we're gonna try this brush. Oh, it's so soft. It's referred to as kitten paw. I now understand why. Interesting. Okay. It's a super soft brush. For those of you who have difficulty with like sensitive skin, I have very sensitive skin. So a lot of times for me, I've, you know, used like natural hair brushes because a lot of synthetics are not soft enough. The BK Beauty ones all are. And the Angie Hot and Flashy, I will say, are my favorite of all the BK Beauty. The Angie Hot and Flashy, I just feel like are just incredibly like perfect for my skin. Wow, that's so soft. It does look like a kitten paw. That's this one. And it fits like perfectly. I'm gonna use it for powder at the end as well. That's a really nice brush. Oh, I like that one. Okay. All right. So let's try the Merit. This, like I said, this is Mapleton oil. It is a Shade Slick Gelée. It's a tinted lip oil. But I do have a bunch of these. I do not have this color though. What I'd say about the Merit ones compared to like the Dior or the Rare Beauty, these are very light. They're very lightweight. They almost feel like watery, but they don't do what the Rare Beauty does, which is like stain your lips. It's not that kind of thing. It's just a really beautiful lip conditioning oil. It's really, really nice. And this shade, Mapleton, I'd say, I mean, there's not a ton of shade here, guys. These are tinted lip gels, lip oils. It's very light. I'm going to put it on the back of my hand, build it up a little bit so you can, you know, see it. But this is the kind of product that if you want a no makeup look, or if you're really not wearing a lot, if you're not wearing any makeup, this is the kind of thing that you put in your purse, in like pocket, purse, whatever, to give your lips a little bit of color, but really it's like a conditioning treatment, but a really good one, and a little bit more expensive than, you know, chapstick. But yeah, it looks nice. It looks really nice and it feels really comfortable. I really like the Merit products. I don't have a ton of them, but I do have the balms, and I do have the lip oils. And I do have the sticks, by the way. They're really, I've talked about it a bunch of times. They're really, really good. But they're clean, vegan, cruelty-free. And I love the blue color. I know it sounds odd, but I love the blue color of the packaging. I know it's an odd thing, like, you know, packaging doesn't really, but I really like the color of the packaging. Anyway, I don't know. So let's try the balm. So if you've never seen these, they are a cheek balm. Like the Chanel ones, or the Clé de Pose, or the Giorgio Armani's, although the Armani's, like I said, they're very different. They're like a powder thing. Ooh, this Fox one's nice. What would I call that? That's a really nice shade. Ooh, it's like a warm rosewood. Look how nice that is. Ooh, okay. That's really pretty. Okay, now there's tons of ways you can use these. So one of the things that makes this really easy to use is you can just literally go like this because of the shape of it. Because it's round, it's almost like, you know, like a pencil. You can just kind of go like this. I tend to use my fingers when I do stuff like this. We can also use the brushes today, which is kind of an interesting thought. Let me look. It's a flat brush. Let's see how that works with it. It's 107 brush. All these brushes, like I said, are very, very soft. My skin is like reactionary to everything, literally. So if I could use them, you can probably use them. Like my skin is so sensitive, it's ridiculous. Oh, that's really nice. I don't know if this brush was technically like made for this. It's just called flat brush, but that's a great look. And this is a really, really good shade. I like this Fox shade. I'm gonna use a little bit on the nose too. Yeah, that Fox shade is really nice. Okay, let's switch to the ESUM. Like I said, this is the, make sure I have the name right, number 8 Structure Face Shaper Palette. Yeah, okay, so there's 4 grams each, different shades in here. 5 face shapers designed to create dimension with a matte skin finish, magnetic and refillable. Well, that's pretty awesome. I love that. And basically it slides out of the case. You can just slide it back in. I took it out because I wanted to, oh, you bitch can slide it right back in. Okay, so, and how much is this one? $80. That's what it says in the little book here. Okay, so let's start with the 101 brush. Now the 101 brush is technically a foundation brush, but this brush, and I have used this for foundation, but what I really like this brush for is more of like a contour thing. I'm gonna use this shade right here, this 4th shade. I think this is gonna work for a contour for me. Let's, oh yeah, it's a little cool. I'll swatch all of these on the back of my hand. That's nice. This brush is great for a contour. I mean, it's great for foundation too, but the thing about this that I like is the angle, the way it's angled like that. It's a nice touch in a brush. Yeah, that looks really nice. Is a blended crease brush. And I'm gonna take like this lighter shade, this 3rd shade here, and use that in the crease. This formula is really good. It is matte, but it's very, very smooth. Take the 206, use the lightest shade in here, put that on the eyelid. Yeah, I definitely want to try the eyeshadow palette, the one with the shimmers in it. This is a great, like, you know how a lot of times you take your bronzer and just use it on your eyes for a really simple look? That's what that is. Let's take the 103 bronzer brush, and I'm gonna take like the deepest shade, but I'm gonna kind of like go super light. We'll see how this is, and then we'll swatch all of these. Oh, that's not too bad, actually. Okay. I'm so pale, I'm like nervous. Looks actually pretty good. Nice. Okay. Let me swatch these on the back of my hand from the lightest to the deepest. Like I said, these are matte, meant to be used, you know, all over the face, just like I did. Can be built up, but this is probably gonna work best for a light to medium skin tone. The deeper shades in here, like I said, they can be built up, but they're not super deep. These are really nice. Lightest to the deepest. And the deepest shade, interestingly enough, or the one that's all the way on the, I'll show it to you in a minute, is actually not the deepest. The deepest one is the 4th shade in. This shade here is actually the deeper one. The one on the end is like redder. Can you see that? More like a bronzer. Interesting. Huh, that really worked well though. Hey, some. Let's see. Shades and shapes features, blendable finish, multifunctional eyes, cheeks, face, $80. Yeah, it did a really nice job. This Intensity palette, I have to pick that up. That looks really nice too. Thank you, ESUM, again for sending that my way. I'm definitely going to keep this in my top drawer because then I can just use it for like, I do like things like that where you can just use it all over the face and it works well. A lot of times, and I've said this before, if something is made for your eyes or made for your cheeks or whatever and you try to use it on other parts of your face, it doesn't quite work right, which I don't like. And these brushes are like ridiculously soft. Ridiculously soft. Let's take a look at the blushes from Chantecaille. I know I have the Fox on my face from Merit, but I think we can let me probably use this one like as a pop of color on my face. But let me show you the 2 shades. This is Apple Blossom, and this is Anemone, which is the deeper pink it looks like. Yeah. That's like a bright, ooh, wow, that's pigmented, okay. They're both nice, actually. It's a good formula from Chantecaille. They're similar in shade, but the Anemone is a deeper, like a more magenta-ish pink. Both nice, though. They both have a nice, like, luminescence to them. Let's use the Apple Blossom. Just like on the pops of the cheek. I'm going to use the 108 brush. Just going to like, yep, right here. Look at how bright that is. Wow. Okay. We'll say Chantecaille's blushes are usually a little more, a little lighter. So these are really pigmented. Yeah, that's like a bright, I mean, it's good. I'm not, but like, that's a, you know, it's a pigmented blush. It's nice. And like I said, the eyeshadow palette and the lip cheeks I will include in the giveaway along with the brushes. Got a nice look going here. All right, let me curl my lashes and put on a little bit of mascara. But before I do that, I also want to mention, I picked up this, I think it's Caudalie. I never pronounce it right. I've used this brand before, but I never pronounce it correctly. So what this is, it's basically a spray. You know, it's a, what sort of looking for? Like when you just, you know, refresh your makeup. They refer to it as a beauty elixir, smoothing, glowing complexion. So you basically spritz it on. The instructions, and I picked this up myself, I bought this myself. The instructions on the back in very small font are, shake before use, close your eyes, and mist onto the face before applying your moisturizer and at any time of the day. So I got this because I've noticed that my skin sometimes, like throughout the day, kind of gets dull. And so I was like, I want to find one that I like. This one I really like. Now it does have a scent, but it's not a fragrance. It's like mint or something. It's like an all natural, like minty. I can't really explain. It's like mint. I don't know, but it's 1 fluid ounce. It's really good. It makes your skin look a little bit glowy for those of you out there who have like a drier, you know, but it doesn't mess up the makeup at all. And I find myself like carrying it around and I really like it. So just want to mention that. All right, like I said, let me curl my lashes, put on some mascara. We'll do the Hermes lipstick. I'm gonna use the kitten paw brush with some powder, and then we'll wrap up, and then I will also talk about the perfume gift that my husband bought me that I think would be a great gift for anyone. All right, have Fenty mascara on. This is the mascara that I have been reaching for lately. Still really like it. So this is the Hermes Beige Autumn. I'm not going to try to pronounce it in French, but this shade, and one of the reasons I wanted to talk about it today, I don't generally like the Hermes lipsticks because I don't like the shades. The formula has always been good, and I really like the shiny formula, but the shades are always pink or like reddish, and those are just not my shades. But this is like my perfect shade. And even though it's Beige Autumn, and I understand that is a brownish beige shade, I feel like this shade could be worn any time of the year, and I definitely think it works in spring. And again, it reminds me, and I've said this a couple times about a few lipsticks that are out there, of the Dior lip balm New Rose. There was limited edition in the checkered packaging, which I bought a backup of because I've almost made my way through an entire one. This one is like a similar shade. It's a little more brown. But for those of you out there who are like me, who like a brownie pinkish lipstick and aren't fans of the Hermes because they're all rosy shades or red shades or pink shades, Beige Autumn. And it's available on the Hermes site. And the reason I was on the Hermes site is because Hermes does have new blushes that actually look interesting to me because they have some luminosity. So if you're interested in having me pick up the Hermes blushes, please put that down below. I'm actually going to do a post about it on Instagram. So if you want me to pick up the new blushes, the luminous blushes, I will pick up. There's 3 shades. I'm not picking up all 3, but I'll pick up some of them so I can try them out if you guys are interested. Wrap up again. Chantecaille, Merit, ESUM, BK Beauty all sent these things to me today. I already have Chantecaille, this like the eyeshadow, in particular the Wild Meadows, so I'm going to do that as a giveaway. The BK brushes I have, so I'm going to do that as part of the giveaway. I've reviewed them. I love these products. So, you know, anyone out there who's like, well, they were given to her, she has to, I've reviewed these before when I paid my own money for them. They're really good. And I'm going to put some powder on with this kitten paw thing. I'm really obsessed with this brush now. This is a 506. I don't do a ton of concealer or powder, but like this thing is so soft and so like just fuzzy that I kind of want to play with it. So yeah, this is a great brush. But BK Beauty is having their big sale right now, so take advantage of that. I'll put the information down below. Merit Beauty, I love these balms. I've used, you know, again, yes, they've sent this to me, but I bought them before with my own money. Fox is a really good color. I really like this. The lip oil, again, I have, but I didn't have the shade. The lip oils I like lip oils. My lips are very dry. So lip oils, I always have one in like every room in my house and my purse. Well, usually several purses and my desk. This one I really like because it's just kind of light and it doesn't it's more of like I'm going out, I don't have makeup on, or I have very little makeup on. It doesn't really impart a lot of color, but it's very comfortable and very light. There's no stickiness, no glossiness, no tackiness. It's just an oil, which, you know, sometimes that's exactly what you're looking for. ESUM, I do have a ton of stuff by ESUM. I do not have any of the artistry collection because literally this was just introduced. And I really like what they did. It's a really interesting collection. The structure palette, which is what I have on my cheeks and my eyes, looks really nice and it blended really well. As I showed you the shades, I think it's a light medium, but the formula is really, really good. And it's something great you can just carry around, which is, you know, if you want to use it all over, that's really nice. The Hermes Autumn lipstick, which again, I bought myself. Love that shade. All right, so let's use a little bit of powder. This is the Westman Atelier This is the creme. The pink one, pink bubble, is in my purse. So I actually was at an event the other night for work. And so I was like, oh, yeah. Yeah, this brush is incredibly soft, guys. Like, you do not have to worry about this bothering you in any way. It's a concealer brush, but it also works great for under eye powder because it just fits perfectly. That's really nice. And you can even use it like a little trick to kind of keep your lipstick in line. A little bit of powder around your lip line. Looks really good. I'm having a good day today. Very excited about all these products. I'm sorry, I'm just like obsessed with this brush. Yeah, so that's everything wrapped up for you. I'll have details about how to enter the giveaway and what's in the giveaway in the description box below. So let's move to the gift. So I made a joke with my husband. Those of you who don't watch me might not know. I have a little puppy named Harper. Harper is about to be 12. No, wait. We rescued him when he was 5. And so I always forget exactly. Okay, so he's gonna be 13. He's gonna be 13 years old, July 4th. Yes, he's a 4th of July baby. And so he's my baby. I don't have kids. And I made the joke with my husband. I got an email from this perfume company that I've wanted to buy perfume from for a while. And I have one perfume by them, but I got an email from them that they're doing a Mother's Day, like they have a gift collection, and I'll have the picture go up. And this exclusive set is definitely expensive. So this is a special gift for that special person if you're doing something for Mother's Day or any other time. But you can also buy the things separately. So I sent it to my husband joking, and I said, Harper's gonna need to like pull out some money for a Mother's Day gift. I was like, should I ask him for this, my Mother's Day gift? Haha, you know, funny. And then my husband, who is the sweetest person, actually bought this for me for our anniversary. May, turns out, is our wedding anniversary and also my birthday. When we were planning our wedding, I said the only month I did not want to get married in was the month of my birthday because I didn't want the two to be in the same month. And of course, it ended up that we got married in May, and my birthday's in May. I mean, that's life. But it was like the one month I didn't want to do, but it was the only one that worked for work schedules and a whole bunch of other stuff. So this gift is by, now I know I'm going to butcher the name, Floraiku, which is a Parisian perfumery, but it has a celebration of Asian culture. And the scent is called Sand and Skin, which is just the most beautiful. I've been smelling myself like all day. It's just stunning. And they have a whole description, if you go to the website, of like there's like a story behind the scent. It's really fascinating. But anyway, in the perfume, Sand and Skin, there's vanilla and amyris and sandalwood and patchouli and musk. It's a stunning, stunning fragrance. But the way the set comes, and hopefully I can put up the pictures, this Mother's Day set, there's 3 candles with different scents. There's a diffuser, which is really a beautiful diffuser with different scents. And then there's the perfume. And the way the perfume, it looks a little like, you know, when you see the picture. So it comes like this. It's going to look weird at first. So it comes like this. I'll do it like that. So like this top is like that. And so then they come apart and there's a cap. The cap, which is this. There's a travel spray that comes in there, which is the 10 milliliter. This is the design of all the perfumes have this, just different designs. This is sand, you get it, you know, skin and sand. So there's the seashell, but that comes when you open the presentation like this. So you have this presentation, and then, like I said, this comes off. This is the perfume. So this perfume has a cap like that. And so it's just this really cute little black bottle, and it's an eau de parfum. And then you have the travel spray that goes into the cap that was in there. And then you have this really beautiful and heavy gold cap, and then you can travel with this. And it's such a lovely set. And then the diffuser and the candles, which I don't have up here, I have downstairs in the living room because the scents were really nice. So I was like lighting everything. And it's a beautiful set, and it's really, really nice. They have different scents. They have skin and sand, or sand and skin, which is the one my husband bought me, which I absolutely love. And then the other one that they had, there's a couple, Just a Rose, the set. You can buy all these separately too. They have Just a Rose, which is the Mother's Day exclusive set, and One Umbrella for Two, which I do already own. And One Umbrella for Two is more of a tea scent, but it also has white musk, a rice accord, tea, cyclamen. It's really beautiful. If you like a tea scent, it's really unusual though. It's a very unique scent. And honestly, one of my favorites. And I don't have the big bottle of it yet. I want to buy a big bottle of it at some point. But yeah, Floraiku does a really unique, well, you can see a very unique way of doing their scents, and gorgeous presentation, and the scents themselves are beautiful and very, like they have a lot of strength. They last a really long time. They have a lot of projection, but they're not overpowering. At least the ones I've tried. People can smell them around you, like if you're standing next to someone, you can smell it. But it's not like it's going to overpower someone. It's something you could wear to work, something you could wear on a plane. It's just, but it stays with you. It's just, I mean, this one, if you like vanilla and you like labdanum, and it's a very warm, comfortable, cozy scent. So is Umbrella for Two, but they're both cozy, beautiful scents. But anyway, I wanted to mention it because I know Mother's Day is coming up and they are having these exclusive sets. I absolutely love this perfumery. And if you haven't checked them out, at least check out their site. They also have, I think, a discovery set that you can check out for yourselves or for someone else if you're interested in. If you're like me and you have a slight obsession with perfumes, I think this is a good house to check out, and not a lot of people talk about it. So, and I did promise I was going to try to do more perfumes in my videos. So thanks so much for joining me today, guys. I really do appreciate it. Thanks to ESUM, BK Beauty, Merit, and Chantecaille for sending all these lovely things my way. I greatly appreciate it. All things I absolutely love. And Hermes, thank you for creating a shade that I like. I appreciate that. And to my honey for buying me such a lovely anniversary gift. Thanks so much for joining me today, guys. Really do appreciate it. Hope to see you in another video really soon.